reggae, ooh yeah, rock and roll jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And country go. All new shows on Spectrum on Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favorite devices.
Why not come with me, Tony Ingledown, on a journey in my time tunnel? Broadcast every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum on Air. I'll be taking a trip down memory lane, playing music from the late 60s through to the 80s. Indulge yourself in some nostalgia and let us go back in time together. That's Tony's Time Tunnel every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. I hope that's a date. Don't be late.
New smart apps with our advanced ways for viewing. XP TV One. You can now view us on Samsung Galaxy Store, Apple App Store, Google Play, Roku, Samsung Smart TV's App Store, and Apple TV, Huawei, Amazon Fire Stick, and App Store. XP TV One. Tomorrow's TV broadcasting today.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Hello, good morning. We got there in the end. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's just Friday. Yippee dippy doo, dee lay low.
Oh, hello. Yeah, you're on this morning. You took your pill this morning?
Well, yeah, I did take the pill because you said to me, don't forget to take the pill before you do anything. So I took the pill, and I love taking the pill. I love being on the pill, actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it stops me from doing sort of funny things. Well, I've never done a funny thing in my life, actually. Hello. How are you?
I'm lovely.
I know you are. You have to tell me. Are you sober then?
Very sober. Why would I be otherwise? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
You what?
Why would I be otherwise at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you've got a cup of tea there, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
nice good for the day.
Nice mug you got there. Oh, that's better. I can see you now. I could only see a certain part of you, which was well, won't make any mention of that. Don't stand up again.
Sitting down.
Oh, yes, you get me going first thing in the morning. Never mind. Right. Okay. Well, guess what, Alan?
What?
You know, I was hacked yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, same thing happens. I get this little message saying, here's your code to log on, a one-time code. Log on to it, please, you know. I thought, no, not again. So I whizzled round the system, and
yeah,
it took me an hour, but I eventually cleared all the things. And then a friend of mine said, what you need is a 2-factor verification.
Yeah.
I thought, I'd never heard of that. So anyway, I went on to Amazon, and yeah, you could set up a 2-factor verification quite simply. So I did, and I went on to BT, and I set one up as well. So
yeah, you're just being corrected. It's not verification; it's authentication.
Oh, authentication, yeah, all right.
Yeah, get your words right.
Well, I can't. I can't get it out right properly in the morning, first thing.
Yeah, well, you don't have to get personal either.
All right. Oh, do you know, you're making me feel a little bit like a sort of China girl.
Oh, I'll tell you about that.
Oh, tell me about that then.
Well,
what, before or after?
In days of old, when nights are bold, and the Bowl was a concert hall, I went to see Mr. Bowie at the Milton Keynes Bowl.
Yeah.
And he did, it was called the Red Shoe Tour.
Yeah?
I don't know why it was called the Red Shoe Tour, but he performed China Girl live, and he had a little China Girl with him.
Did he?
He did.
But was it made in Japan?
Boom, boom. Go on. Play the music.
Sorry, all right, okay.
Everything you are.
there we are, David Bowie and a China girl. And Terry asked a very, very important question, really. He wonders if China girls have a tariff on them. Well, I don't know.
Talking about girls, there's a bit of girly news at the London Marathon.
No.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a thing called a pequel?
A what?
A pequel.
No. Morning, Chris. 14 degrees out there, is it? That's good. Yeah, lovely. Only 10 in Bonn.
It's a urinal specifically for ladies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it called again? A tinkle?
No, pequel.
Oh.
P-E-E-Q-U-A-L.
Oh.
And it's a urinal, and thousands of women that are taking part in the London Marathon will be using it. And they're going to collect more than 1,000 litres will be collected from the Pequel women's urinals. And they are going to, which are apparently 2.7 times faster to use than other portable toilets to reduce queues. And the company is going to send it off, and it's going to be made into fertiliser.
Fertiliser.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put a straw in my mouth now with a bit of fertiliser. Well, I mean, I suppose it's better than the renowned Paula Radcliffe, because she tinkled in a drain once, didn't she, on the London Marathon?
Well, and why not?
Well, why not? If you've got to go, you've got to go, you know.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. If you're a gentleman, you're allowed to pee up against the wheel of a London omnibus, I believe.
No, that used to be the case, but now it's called flashing.
Oh.
I think
it was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was taxi drivers. I think taxi drivers.
Was it omnibus or taxi drivers? Yeah.
Yeah, were allowed to do it at the rear wheel or something, but probably won't worry them terraces because they can pay with their Visa card. Yeah.
Well, they're going to turn all that urinal into fertiliser because it's got a high nitrogen content, and the fertiliser could grow up to 195 loaves of bread.
Oh, blimey.
After the marathon, when you go and get your loaf of bread, it could be made out of ladies' tinkle.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be all right.
How funny is that?
Well, that's more than what one could call hilarious, you know. And
oh dear,
I think it'd be nice if we sent all those ladies that did it then a room full of roses, don't you?
I think that would be a lovely thing to do.
Okay.
If I send a rose to you every time you're feeling blue, you'd have a room full of roses. And if I send a rose of wine every time I cried at night, you'd have a room full of roses. And if I took the petals and tore them all apart, I'd be tearing up the roses the way you broke my heart.
if I took the petals and tore them all apart, I'd be tearing up the roses the way you broke my heart. And if someday you're feeling blue and you could send a rose or two, don't send me a room full of roses. I just want my arms around you.
Oh, David, that was wonderful. That's David Alexander there in a room full of roses. And I never promised you a rose garden.
Well, I was sitting in one.
I know you are.
Do you know what they call people who don't appreciate music?
Yeah, they're called Mike Barry, don't they?
No, they're called tin ears.
Tin ears?
Tin ears. Yeah.
Oh, tin. Well, I'm
So I'm going to call you Mike Tin Ears from now onwards.
okay. My tin ears have gone a bit rusty. That's probably all it is.
Oh,
We'll put a bit
Yeah.
WD-40 on it.
little squirt of WD-40 might improve your taste in music, because that was goddamn awful.
Well, that's all right. Hi, Tony. It's great to have you on this morning. Morning, lads. A great singer, David Alexander. Sounds like Tom Jones. I played another one of his tracks on Tuesday.
Oh, dear, oh, Lord. Tony, you shouldn't do it.
Oh, Tony,
Oh, dear, oh, Lord. I thought you were a man of taste.
he is a man of taste.
Well, he is. And I've listened to his show, and it's normally very, very good. But,
Well,
good almighty, David Alexander. Oh, dear, oh, Lord. Give the guy a candy floss.
you see what I have to put up with, Tony, all the time. I mean, you're lucky because all you got. I mean, I know you've got Gladys and that in the studio with you and that and the gang, you know. But you managed to keep control of them, don't you? You know, I mean, I can't keep control of Mr. Mallion. You know, I mean, he has strange women in his house, you know, but she's gone now. So, and he keeps.
Well, it was as soon as you came on, he went, I'm going off now. That Mike Barry's on.
I know. Yeah. Well,
You done me out of a cup of tea, because she was going to make a cup of tea until she heard your
dulcet tones.
dulcet tones. That's a good expression.
That's the word you were looking for, yeah? Dulcet tones.
It's not exactly the word I was looking for, but I can't use that on the radio. Anyway.
Not on live radio, no.
Not on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Oh, we're on live radio at the moment.
Well, we are near enough.
Oh, blimey, that's wonderful, isn't it? I mean, you know, the old maestro's away, and left Tony to sort all the technical things out. You know, and he's doing a brilliant job of it.
To be fair, he's doing an excellent job.
I think he's doing more than an excellent job. I think he should be promoted. Actually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. What's Trump doing with Ukraine? Eh? He's trying to split it and divide it like Germany was, East and West Germany, isn't he?
Well, what he's trying to do is save face at the expense of the Ukraine people.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he made this promise, I'll sort it out, and my mate Putin will do this, that, and the other. Then Putin went halfway through the negotiations yesterday. He's gone and sent a whole load of missiles over to Kiev, which went down like a lead balloon as far as Trump is concerned, because he knows it puts back the negotiation and makes it even tougher for him. So, Donald Trump should keep his nose. You know, you talk about people keeping their nose out of it. Yeah. I think he should keep his nose out of it, because he's only just made the situation worse.
Well,
oh, dear oh Lord. I don't know why we ever actually... Well, how come the American people voted for him? I was looking at American TV last night, and they were going through the opinion polls, and every one of the opinion polls is in negative territory.
Yeah.
And some of them, are like 70% against Trump. But then, there's 30% that are for him.
Well, this is the...
How does that work?
Well, 70% and 30% makes 100%, you see, that's why.
I can always rely on you for mathematics. But
the mathematical thing, yeah, that's right. But well, I don't know what I can say really, apart from the fact that we were talking about him just a little couple of seconds ago. You know, the chief guru, the chief.
His name can't pass from the lips without
that's right.
A ripple in the ether.
Yeah, well, here he is.
Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio, coming to a radio near you. I love Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio. I love Spectrum on air, the colourful voice you've all got to know. Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio, coming to a radio near you.
Hey, my name's Bailey, and you can come see me on the Silent Monkey radio show on Spectrum on Air, Fridays 11 p.m. until midnight, where we play all sorts of alternative music, be it rock, emo, metal, we love it all. That's the Silent Monkey radio show, Fridays 11 p.m. until midnight on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
That's new, isn't it? That's something great to listen to on a Friday night.
Well, it leads us very well into this next track, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually, yeah.
Which are very cold monkeys.
So who's that girl there? I wonder what went wrong so that she had to roam the streets. She doesn't do major credit cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. Can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences. And I've seen him with girls of the night, and he told Roxanne to put on her red light. They're all infected, but he'll be alright, 'cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? I said he's a scumbag, don't you know? I'm sorry, love, I'll have to turn you down. Oh, we must be up to summer. What are the chances? Sure, it's more than likely. I've got a feeling in my stomach. I start to wonder what his story might be. What his story might be. Yeah, 'cause they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down. And they said it changes when the sun goes down. Around here. Around here. Conspicuous, and he doesn't even have to say oh. She's in the stands ready to get picked up. Bet she's delighted when she sees him, pulling in and giving her the eye, because she must be fucking freezing, scantily clad beneath the clear night sky. It does stop in the winter now, and they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down.
Well, I think we'll just get rid of that one, because I think it's.
I told you, you've got tin ear, mate. You got no taste in music whatsoever. Arctic Monkeys first thing in the morning. Arctic Monkeys. The DJs don't play that until after midnight.
Well, so I'm never going to play that one again. In fact, I'm going to get it taken off, because that's not nice at all.
It's got bad words in it.
I know
that we're not allowed to use on the radio.
I know.
Yeah.
You see,
you know what I think it is?
pile of poo. Yeah? Oh, well.
That's your second. Like, we've played 3 pieces of music, and 2 of them have been, dear oh Lord.
Well, I don't know. I reckon David Alexander was actually pretty good. And you notice that I'm hiding myself in shame at the moment.
Yeah. Well, so you should be.
Yeah.
Still, you come up with a safe bet for next.
Have I?
Yeah, well, because everybody likes a little bit of...
Well, I don't know. You see, you're jumping the gun a bit because I might not be ready for what you're going to say.
Well, I'm not going to say it then.
Right, no, good, because Trump reckons he's going to stand for re-election in 2028.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then he's going to be travelling to Rome for the funeral of the Pope. I hope, sort of.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I'm no doubt he'll try and grandstand that.
Of course he will.
You know, all the cameras of the world are on there. Oh, I'll get my opportunity to make an impact.
Yeah.
No. Oh, the world's full of negativity. I feel a bit negative this morning. Negative songs. I mean, that Baltic Monkeys. God, what on earth made you want to play that?
Well, you told me to.
Oh, don't give me that excuse.
I'm going to blame you see, because...
When you mentioned it, I said, are you sure you want to play that? And you went, yeah, I want to play it. I want to play it. And I said, I know the song. And you went, no, I want to play it. I want to play it.
No, that's...
Go on, admit it. Admit the truth.
You're putting words in her mouth now, so...
Put something in your mouth. Anyway, moving on swiftly.
Why? I don't want to move on swiftly. I'm hiding myself in shame now.
Well, so you should. I don't know where you're going, what you're doing.
I don't know where I'm going either. Perhaps I should be. Perhaps I should be locked up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then if I'm locked up, I'm going to be a bit of a rocker.
Jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Shifty and he said, Nix, I want to stick around and want to get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Dancing to the jailhouse rock.
That's the king of soul. He was a very energetic young man, wasn't he?
He was.
I mean,
in his younger days.
Well, so was I in my younger days, and you probably were as well, weren't you?
Oh, I still am, mate. I'm full of spring.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got squirrels on my fence this morning.
Have you?
Yeah. It's a wildlife menagerie out there. I had a robin redbreast earlier.
Yeah.
Right, and then a cat walked along the fence. And
Yeah.
then squirrels walking along the fence.
Blimey.
My fence is an animal highway.
It must be after the cat then, the squirrel.
But they all stop at the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. It's the same place. There must be a good view or something from there. Oh, me.
Oh, well, you want to
see them, they can see me, can't they?
You want to get out there and see it. I've heard it takes 56 coffee beans to make a decent cup of coffee. Oh, well, thanks, Terry. You know, we live and learn here on the show, I suppose.
It does. I mean, well.
Of course, I think Terry's just trying to get over the fact that he had a visitor yesterday as well, you know, so.
Oh.
But we'll talk to him.
Oh, now it's all coming out.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
That explains it.
Yeah, we'll talk to him about that off air, you know, because I don't want our listeners getting too excited.
To know the secrets of what Terry gets up to.
Well, this is it, you know, so it's... and Chris, I don't know where he's going for another hike today, or...
Is he?
I don't know. I don't know what
he hasn't mentioned it.
No, he hasn't mentioned it at all. You know. Anyway, this is 29 minutes away from the top of the hour. That means it's time for the CJC promotional slot here on Spectrum on Air, and that's our own Catherine up there in Bonnie, Scotland. And incidentally, you know, she can look after you if you are a singer, songwriter, or whatever. Catherine will look after you, providing you get in touch with her. Send her an email up there to Bonnie, Scotland, CJC Promotions, and explain who you are, what song you've written, what group you're in, and how famous you'd like to be, and that. And she'll wave her magical wands and do the rest of it. And here's somebody that she's looking after as well. It's called Braidwood. He's going to call you at midnight.
Could you be mad at me if I called you up at midnight for tea and cheese, waking up from your beautiful beauty sleep? Daytime is such a bore to me. Sunlight fades the life right out of me. To breathe when the sun melts into the sea. They say a person spends a third of their life in a state of sleep. And I'm sure for a night from a third of your life with me beats counting sheep. Darling, that when I saw you there that night in the gas bar, I was so taken up by your incredible beauty that I lost my mind on that Friday night, and I've had trouble concentrating. They say a person spends a third of their life in a state of sleep, and I'm sure for a night from a third of your life with me counting sheep. Could it be that I'm just a boy at heart? My verbosity hiding my fear of the dark on a Freudian paradigm from the start. But could you really be mad at me if I called you up at midnight for tea and cheese, waking up from your beautiful beauty sleep?
A little round of applause there for Braidwood. I give you a call after midnight. Oh, well, could have given you a call after midnight last night because you were still awake, weren't you? Chris has come in here. I shall be hiking today in Gula. Just a short, flat 15 kilometres. 15 kilometres. Flipping Laura. I should be leaving after the show. Better than the 2 early morning hospital trips I had to make this week for ongoing tests. The reason I wasn't with you the last 2 days.
Oh, that old excuse.
Well, you know, that's...
At a hospital.
Yeah.
Surely something as important as the radio show, you could have asked the hospital to change everything they're doing. No, tell that doctor, look, doctor, do you realise I'm supposed to be listening to Mike Barry in the morning? Do you know how important that is?
Yeah, well, they might have cut off the wrong bit of him then, or tested the wrong bit, you know, so...
I'll tell you what I've been watching. It's an old series on Netflix called House.
How?
House. Yeah. And he's a cantankerous doctor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'd forgotten. I had seen maybe an early episode a few years back. I'd forgotten how good it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a really good series. Thoroughly recommend it. It's on Netflix.
The only thing I remember about that was that when you're playing bingo and you've got the lineup or whatever, you call out house.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Je suis désolé. Lo siento.
Sorry.
Lovely Madonna.
Sorry.
Sono spiacente.
to Shamrocks. Thursdays at 11 a.m. Live with Rosemarie, exclusively here on Spectrum On Air. Meet all the acts from the Shamrocks Festival and find out what makes them special, from Lady Gaga to Queen and all genres in between. This show is not to be missed. So, join Rosemarie and the festival artists every Thursday live at 11 a.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Hello, Joe.
Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Fridays at 8 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, 8 p.m. Fridays, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Energy Maker Sundays at 9 p.m. with DJ RPM. 60 minutes energy of techno music in one mix from DJ RPM. It's time for techno. Energy Maker. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
You know, we've got a fantastic lineup of entertainment for you here on this station. It just amazes me, you know, when I look through the schedule and I think of the effort that is put into making this such a popular radio station. I couldn't say the word then. I couldn't get it out quick enough, but there you go. Don't forget, of course, old Joe coming up tonight. Old Joe Corbin and a real radio show. It's absolutely fantastic. And so it's the breakfast show here on Spectrum On Air. Now, listen, if you'd like us to play you a special tune or anything like that, then you've had it, because we don't do that sort of thing. Yeah, we do.
This is not a request show.
We do.
I only have one request, and that is you try and pick some better music, mate.
Well, all right, I'll try that.
I'll try that for next week. I ask it. Oh, dear old Lord.
I'll try that for next week, okay? Because we've got another week ahead of us yet, you know, so... Because did you realise that management? I just looked this up in our contract. Management have got to give us a week's notice. You know.
Have they?
Yes. Yep. No choice.
But they had Elon Musk in last week, who's going to rationalise the expenditure on disc jockeys.
Yeah. Well, that's not too bad, you know, because I mean, they'll cut our wages down. I know that from. Yeah. Nothing to...
and he's talking about chopping a few inches off the aerial in Spectrum Towers.
Oh, I don't want anything cut off my aerial, thank you.
Oh well, you know that aerial has served us very well.
I know, but
I mean, it has gone wrong a few times. I mean, particularly when it bends when it's snowing.
Well, no, it's not so much that. It's when our chief engineer, you know, decides to go away for a well-deserved break. For, you know, a couple of days and that. And, of course, as soon as he lets the word out, you know, the little gremlins go, hey, we're going to go in and muck it all up for them. We are going to do that just for them. And they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Mind you, they've been doing that for me as well, you know. Tony says... Hi, Michael. Oh, Tony. Now, this Tony Ingledown, mate. You know, he's a bloke on the Spectrum On Air he's got his own show. He goes down a time tunnel and that, you know, but now he's taken over now. You know, he's the chief engineer in Apprenticed.
Yeah.
When anything goes wrong, it's down. If Mick's not here, then Tony jumps in and does it all, and he's telling us now that. Oh, we've got to worry about this now, Alan, you know, because he's saying the sound quality of Spectrum is excellent.
Well, I can't disagree with that.
Well, no, but I think what he means is the music content playing out and that, you know, not...
No.
No?
He's got that wrong.
No, he hasn't.
He really has got that wrong.
Tony never gets a thing wrong at all. Well, so Susan reckons. But there you go. And Gladys as well. I mean, dear, you know, it's if only we knew, you know. So, but
you know something? I found a photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, of the Spectrum on Air mask.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll put it up.
Yeah.
The Spectrum on Air transmitter.
You are awful. But I like you.
All right.
It's not in the background.
Ah.
That's where we go out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Blimey. We go out from there, do we?
We do. That's our...
Can you zoom on that? Zoom into that? Because I think that one of my chickens has got stuck up there. You know? Yes, it has. About halfway up the mask. Can you see it?
Oh, I think I can see it, yeah.
It's going to...
sorry, the zoom's not working.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't rely on you for anything, can I?
No.
Well, I wish I could. But never mind. Shall we? We better play some more music because the sound quality of the Spectrum is excellent.
Well, we got exactly the next tune. It's going to.
I would have used another word for that. I would have said it's awesome.
The next track is going to test our sound quality.
Oh, is it? Why's that?
Is it so stereophonic?
Thinking of you. take a look at me now. So 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 take a look at me now, now.
Stereophonics and Dakota, and Tony's right. Actually, he's always right, you know. But he's actually stated on the chat on Mixcloud that a good one blasting all over Mixcloud and YouTube. Exactement, mon ami. And the little chicken now, I've got it down off of the mast now. It's back in its coop, the chicken coop.
Yep.
Wonder why they call it chicken coops, you know?
I don't know. I don't know. Cooper. We've got a road not far from me called Cooper's Mews.
Yes, but Cooper's Mews. A cooper is a person who makes barrels.
Yeah.
So they don't keep chickens in barrels.
Yeah.
They keep whiskey in barrels.
Yeah. Well, that's what your tailor used to be, isn't it?
And sherry, yeah.
Well, that's why they call him Mr. Cooper.
Yeah. I used to know Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
Chris, I love Dakota. Yeah. You mean it's an aeroplane, isn't it, a Dakota? Second World War airplane or First World War airplane? I don't know. My history's not that good, actually.
Dakota, isn't that the one that did the Berlin airlift? And saved the people of Berlin from those pesky Russians.
Oh, you are so knowledgeable, you know. I've got to bow to your superiority. Hey, listen, we're going to go counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, for the
5,
good people.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
In 1965, Vietnam seemed like just another foreign war. But it wasn't. It was different in many ways, and so were those who did the fighting. In World War II, the average age of the combat soldier was 26. In Vietnam, he was 19. 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 19.
The heaviest fighting of the past 2 weeks continued today, 25 miles northwest of Saigon.
I wasn't really sure what was going on. 19. In Vietnam, the combat soldier typically served a 12-month tour of duty, but was exposed to hostile fire almost every day.
700 enemy troops were killed last week in that sensitive border area. Throughout all of South Vietnam, the enemy lost a total of 2,689 soldiers.
Administration study, half of the Vietnam combat veterans suffer from what psychiatrists call post-traumatic stress disorder. Many vets complain of alienation, rage, or guilt. Some succumb to suicidal thoughts. 8 to 10 years after coming home, almost 800,000 men are still fighting the Vietnam War.
Well, that's it from us, I'm afraid. We'll see you next week between 8 and 10, Monday to Friday, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with coffee. So, bye. Colourful Voice of Radio. Bye.
Lights go down, it's dark, the jungle is your head, can't rule your heart, a feeling so much stronger than I thought. Your eyes are wide and though your soul, it can't be bought, your mind can wander. Hello, hello, not a place called vertigo. It's everything I wish I didn't know, except you give me something I can feel. Is full of holes, this bullet dripping sky of ink with gold. They twinkle as the boys play rock and roll. They know that they can't dance, at least they know I can stand the beats. I'm asking for the check, girl with crimson nails, is Jesus round her neck, swaying into the music, swaying into the music. Oh, 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 oh. Please don't let it go. It's everything I wish I didn't know. But you give me something I can just give me what I want, and no one gets hurt. Hello, hello, we're at a place called vertigo. Let's go down and on I know.
You are listening